Hi, I am Dr. Nammy Patel. I am San Francisco's Green Dentist. I practice in the heart of Union Square. We are here celebrating at San Francisco's Green Festival. Green Dentist is one who incorporates three things. One is the philosophy of working with clients in a conservative manner. The second is the office design. And third is the choice of materials. The office is actually a LEED certified space, so leaders in energy and environmental design. We actually use materials that are mercury free and mercury safe. Even the water that is actually utilized in the patient's mouth is actually distilled, and really making sure that we're taking all precautions to make dentistry as safe as possible. We minimize the amount of waste that's actually incorporated into a dental practice. We have reusable bibs, reusable barriers, and they actually get washed on site, so that way we're saving the environment. We actually only have not even an 8, I would say a small trash can that actually gets filled up in the entire day. For a busy office, that's wonderful. We are not a drill and fill office, so it's not a practice that you're going to be zoomed in and zoomed out. It's actually a practice where we work with one client at a time, and really making sure we're efficient in doing what we can with our time together. So actually making sure that the client's visits are minimized, so that therefore we're saving on the amount of time they're taking off of work, saving on our carbon footprint because they don't have to drive or walk or take the bus into coming to the practice. So it saves the environment in a lot of different ways by being efficient. Insurance recognizes green dentistry as a dental office. They do not distinguish us as green. Will they pay for the services? The answer is absolutely yes. Each plan has their own presets, and the maximums. We usually don't have a problem with being paid by the insurance, so it's not a concern. Green dentistry is actually a spa-like environment. The whole idea is doing IHR sedation, meaning sitting down with clients, getting them comfortable, so it's an anxiety-free, pain-free situation. Even during anesthesia, we actually have a technique that we follow in order to make it feel really comfortable. I know it sounds really funny, but my clients leave smiling and they look forward to their next visit. Mercury is a toxin. It is actually part of a material called dental amalgam. So it's not entirely mercury, but it is with mercury, tin, and different particles put together. It was invented about 50 odd years ago, and that's the only thing that was available, and it was the only thing that was placed in dentistry. We've been fortunate that there are other materials are available now, and I highly encourage replacing the mercury because the mercury fillings actually are toxic. What happens is every time you're chewing and grinding or drinking a hot cup of tea, that mercury vapor is being released into your body, and that vapor actually gets absorbed by your tissues. It goes through your tissues into the bloodstream and actually goes down and denatures your DNA. And also what it does is it denatures the proteins, which your entire body is made out of, meaning that it decreases immunity. It deposits in fatty tissues, causing irritability, dementia, and things of that nature. So I definitely recommend removing mercury safely. However, it's really important that it's done safely, making sure that it's following the IOMT protocol, making sure the teeth are isolated, and there's an external air source, and also copious amounts of water, and there's copious amounts of suction. Full body drapes and masks are being utilized in order to do the removal safely. There is an association for dentists around the country, and it's called Eco Dentistry Association, and it's based upon helping dentists become more greener and thinking about alternatives, and becoming more green in their own practice. Whether it's simple as recycling their paper, or whether it's using compostable bibs or anything of that nature. But there is a resource that's available to dentists to become more green. Fluoride is a material that is actually, what it does, it actually has a high affinity for your, calcium and fluoride actually compete for the same ion in your bones. The reason why we prefer not to have fluoride is because when fluoride goes into your bones, it actually makes brittle bones, and hence causing a lot of fractures. As a community or as a person, is fluoride a good thing for you? And in high dosages, absolutely no. though there is a minimal amount that your body naturally does need, and it's readily available in different fruits and different vegetables, and it's part of the natural occurring process. What concerns me the most is actually fluoride pills that are prescribed to clients, and that is actually what goes into your system and deposits in the bones, and at that point I get very concerned. My preference is to use a calcium-based toothpaste, which actually does the same thing as what a fluoride toothpaste would do, which is prevent cavities. But yet it's actually fluoride-free, and you don't have to worry about the risk of brittle bones. The green element is a great thing, and we do it because of our purpose and passion, but really the business is really good because of the customer service, and that's what clients really care for, is really that human-to-human connection, and really making sure that they're being taken care of. What I do for fun is lots of eating. I do love to eat, and I've hence created my almond fusion, which is almond butter infused with spices. I am an entrepreneur. I love helping on different boards, so I'm actually helping the Green Chamber of San Francisco and reaching out to local businesses. I actually like a lot of yoga, lots of traveling, and I'm looking forward to a trip to Bali next week. So I'm very excited about that. I actually, and also I'm doing a nonprofit for green dentistry in India, so building a nonprofit center so that way the poor people in India can actually have access to oral health, because they have none at this point. I just feel so blessed. I mean, I'm so blessed to be in an environment where we're able to make change, and people are so open and receptive and really helping me and helping others push forward. I come to the Green Festival and I get so inspired. So many great inventions, just great people doing what they do to better the world and better our communities, to make sure that there's a wonderful future for all of us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Please visit us online at www.sfgreendentist.com, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. Jack, this is going to be fun. All right, let's start over.